shooting guard, Bruce Brown. At power forward, Aaron Gordon. At the other forward position, Michael Porter Jr. At the other guard position, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola Jokic. The head coach of the visitors, Michael Malone. It's time to introduce the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. Starting at power forward, standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 2, Jared Vanderbilt. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reaves. At point guard, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 1, D'Angelo Russell. Manning the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 3, A.D. Anthony Davis. At forward, 6'9", number 6, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team, fans, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Western Conference Finals action here on 2K Sports. We've seen this series go to 2-0. Now a critical junction to determine where this series is going. Welcome everyone to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. It's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Jamal Murray is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Porter at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, LeBron James is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Russell. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Reaves in at the shooting guard position. Look at the Lakers. Sitting on a 2-0 series lead break. Can they translate that success to victory on the road?
Well, they don't want to open that door for a comeback. They know this one will be pivotal.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Excited about the win on Thursday.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contributed last game. Their bench came alive.
A floater, and it's good on the way in.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
Here's Reaves.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That's
Yeah, I
his
couldn't
first
agree with you
personal
more. I
foul.
mean, that's the message they were
First
sending
team
with that
foul.
foul. Nothing easy
At the
inside.
line,
This
for the
is his
Lakers,
first free throw of the game.
Austin Reaves, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Good on both.
Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Murray outside. Back to Jokic. On the pass to Brown. Drives to the hoop.
Lakers
And he could not get that one to go. And contact. And he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting today, Bruce Brown. Off the line for 2.
Free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Just over a minute and a half play here in this one. Outside Russell. Pass to Reaves. Back to Russell. And he lays it straight in.
Look at Russell. He will be making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Brown outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Murray. Pass to Brown. From deep three-point range. And it's Russell with the rebound. Brown's gone 1-3 on the night. Davis down low. He's against Jokic. The shot's good.
There's a real mismatch inside the skill, size, and strength.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Give a big round of applause to your Lakers youth
Line up
team.
here for the Nuggets.
Let's hear it, fans. Give your Lakers youth dance team a big round of applause.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope pass to Najee. Bryant trying to free himself up. Najee, no good. James against Green. That one goes in.
How about this combination? Strength of a center and guard skills. LeBron James remains the game's most difficult wing to defend inside.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And there's the pass to Green. Back to Caldwell Pope. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Hachimura. And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jackson kicks to Green. Rocket 6. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And again, Denver no good. Here's Walker. And it's good for 2.
Love that assist by LeBron.
Jackson with it. To end the drought. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We come back right after this.
All right, fans, here come your Lakers.
All set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Lakers leading by They've got Bamba. Dennis Schroeder is out there with D'Angelo Russell. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Walker in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the deep.
Murray gets to Jackson. Back to Murray. Clock at 5. Let's go. That shot off the mark. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Passes it to Russell. Now here's Schroeder. Here's Walker. Outside Russell. They get it again. At the elbow, it's Bamba. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And another shot. And that's 2 points on the way. Schroeder's got his first points in this one.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
Continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Denver calls timeout.
All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Jokic has checked in
Get on your
for
feet,
Denver.
show some
Comes in
love
for Reggie
for
Jackson.
the Laker girls dance team.
On the wing, Porter. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Here's Brown. 6 to shoot. Over Davis. That one wide left. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Los Angeles. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. He gets it in there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive. Down low. We got to play with some physicality.
The offensive rebound. Porter. Another shot. And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Pass to Reaves. Vanderbilt against Gordon. Walker the pass to Reaves. The three ball gets the
That's
three-pointer
a
to fall.
three-pointer.
Walker's got to lead them to 11 now for the Lakers.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Brown. Not a lot of room. And that one's good. Jokic.
Around the hoop, Nikola is deadly. Great touch from Jokic there.
Russell kicks to Walker. Back to Russell. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
That's his
and Los Angeles with some changes. Chimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's LeBron in for Russell. The Nuggets also changing it up. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. Green comes in for Porter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jamal Murray. The three from Davis. It's good from long range. Davis has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Jokic kicks to Caldwell-Pope to the inside. Brown feeling out of it. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Najee. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Goes back up. Walker with some nice D. Here's Reaves. And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 12. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
The Nuggets. 8. Your Laker
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And a heightened atmosphere we have here this evening for NBA playoff action. Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith by my side. Looking at the Lakers, we're only 2.5 games into this series, but it's already looking like they've booked their place in the next round. Up 2 games to none with a huge lead tonight. They are in the driver's seat. Shaq, what'd you think about the Lakers?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point. Not so much for them. It's been a difference in the game.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Denver?
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Your Laker Youth Dance Team.
What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Finals. Lakers lead by 12. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, heading the middle. Russell pushes to James. Time on the clock. The three. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Nuggets trail by 12. There's Porter with the three. And Davis pulls it down. To the right side. Gordon against Walker. And the shot is good. The first basket of the third quarter for the Lakers.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Murray after the basket by Los Angeles. The pass to Jokic. On the wing, Porter. Murray looking around. Over Russell. Murray, no good. Los Angeles looking by 14. Walker the pass to Russell, and stolen by Murray. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
D'Angelo Russell.
On the floor, Murray
That's
is
his first
electrifying.
personal
I mean, he
foul.
delivers relentless
First
effort and
team
it
foul.
keeps his whole squad energized and engaged.
For Denver,
Shooting
they
for
have been
Denver.
perfect at the line so far,
Jamal
albeit just 2
Murray.
for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Bombas checked in for Vanderbilt. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Walker. And then for Denver, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. And it's Jackson in for Bruce Brown. Second free throw, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, he's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the
At the line
glass.
for Los
Lakers shooting their
Angeles.
third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
The Lakers making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Passes it to Jackson. Kicks it to Murray. They get a hand on it. Now the Lakers on the break. Schroeder dishes to Bamba.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
That shot off. Nice D from Bryant. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Nuggets. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Porter kicks to Bryant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now, here is Russell. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. And he overshot that one, missing. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Jackson down low. He's covered by Hachimura. And the shot goes in.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance team on the planet, your Laker Girls.
And the Lakers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Reaves is checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Jamal Murray. Now here is Hachimura. No points in the game yet for him. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And the dunk by James.
Getting ideal positioning and using it to capitalize on the offensive glass, that's evidence of the strength that LeBron James has.
Here's Caldwell-Pope. Bamba with the block. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. James outside. Over Bryant. Good work defensively by Bryant. And here's Jackson. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers lead by 11. And take a short break and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this team to become competitive. We've got Russell, Jared Vanderbilt out there with Anthony Davis, and it's LeBron James, and it's Reaves in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Brown.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide-open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Now, here is Russell. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be a second
foul. Out of frustration, Russell, as he often does, dictating the tempo.
At the line for the Lakers, D'Angelo Russell. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Both shots good from the stripe. The Nuggets trailed by 11. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Gordon against Vanderbilt. Steps back and shoots. And it's Gordon missing. Lakers shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Reaves. Off target from three-point range. Denver shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Russell. Brown the pass to Jokic. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. Russell no luck.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Murray the pass to Jokic. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Jokic has got it back down to single digits for Denver. And here's James up bringing up for Los Angeles. Over Porter. James, no good. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Porter passes to Jokic. Yes, that goes in.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness on the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down.
All right, time to cheer on your little girl dancing. Let's go.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jamal Murray.
Well, I tell you what, DeRozan has been incredible with his attacking at the offensive end, and it's been all game long. Never hesitating to attack a gap in the defense, and then he found a lot of points by slicing his way right to the cup.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines. And David Aldridge.
During that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talked to his team. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfect.
Welcome to the floor.
Don't let that slow you down, but just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if we can build on this lead.
Okay, David, thanks.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
And that's going to be the focus this time out. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. A shot off that time. Davis with some nice deep. Los Angeles leading by 9. James looking around. Trying to get open is Davis. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Poke loose. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. And James gets it to go. That's 8 points for LeBron.
The defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And 101 left in the fourth quarter. And he banks in the layup.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
James, the bounce pass. Here's Reaves. He's covered by Brown. Back to Russell for Murray. Russell, no good. Brown with it. Picked up by Davis. Brown, the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
At almost 7 feet tall now, Jokic can definitely throw it down, and he's happy to remind defenses that he can do so.
LeBron outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And it's the Nuggets ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Russell. And so Los Angeles takes the win. You have to think